Well, hello fellas, me back, and as you see I'm doing a new video of Napoleon Total War again. This is the map Italian Grassland, and in this video I will show you why Ottomans can be very effective on this map and how to use them. So let's go over the builds. You see I have 4 light infantries, I have 8 lines, 4 shooter cav, one of them has 1 upgrade, and 2 sheep cav. Also I have 2 swords, one of them has 3 upgrades and one of them has 2 upgrades. Then I have as General Ibrahim Pasha. 2 swords can be enough for the Ottomans because their lines have good shooting stats, and you can really win a battle just by shooting and killing off some lines with the swords. My teammate has Prussia. He has 5 light infantries, which are very good. Then he has some musketeers and 2 foot guards and 1 landwehr. Also he has 4 lancers. One of them is the Torwartschers and one is the Brandenburg Ulan. His opponent is playing Great Britain, also very effective on this map, especially with shooting, but maybe a little bit better on the other side because of the forest, where you can't use the cav that effective, but I don't know, it can be good on this side as well. He has 5 light infantries, a mix of usual and King German lights. Then he has some line infantries, 2 fencibles, and 1 Coldstream guards. He's using light dragoons. And we can see here once the Connaught Rangers and 2 foot guards, which he will send into this forest. Guards are very effective in the forest because they are hitting more than their opponent, and in the forest they are even more effective than on the flat ground. My opponent is playing France. He has 2 old guards, only 2, but you can bring 3 old guards against Ottoman to stop the melee rush, but he has 2 old guards and he has 1 young guard instead. That's a good build. Then he has 2 times the Swiss foot, he has 2 times the Polish Legion, he has 2 militias. What he is doing with the militias, he is sending them into forest, which is also very effective. It is cost efficient because the militia is dying off slowly and just wasting their ammunition. I think they usually won't will die when the unit has no ammunition more, and then they brought out 1 line out of the game and they are cost simply nothing, almost nothing. He has 5 chasseurs cheval and 1 chevalier lancer and a usual general staff. Then he has the 18th regiment, the Leger. Or yes. Then let's start the battle. See, maybe one mistake is that the British guy is going for the hill with the cav and he simply can't win a fight against Prussia. You see, I'm giving attack orders for the shooter cav to get into the forest. They are more efficient in the forest because they can shoot and won't get a charge, so their bad melee stats doesn't matter. And I'm sending 1 sheep cav to support my teammate to attack the British guy, and 1 sheep cav to hold off this chasseur cheval, or maybe for other stuff. And you see what my opponent is doing here. He is not going immediately to the hill, but stopping here. So when I will be too slow and turn the fire at will off too late, then my units will shoot the ground and his units can get up and give a volley off and then charge my unit without getting a volley back, if it works like it's supposed to. And he is charging with his cav to the Prussian cav to support him. You see, I too slow with turning fire at will off and I'm hitting basically nothing. only 4 men dies. And now he is going to the hill and giving an volley off in return. But this unit were quick enough with fire and will off, and they will give up a decent volley. And for some reason he doesn't shoot. We see I got an excellent back charge to this unit, so they will rout soon. Now I'm charging back to this unit, so they will get no charge in the back. Because this unit is so far away and slow, I will charge just simply the Cheval in the back, then I will give an attack order to this unit. Also I will try to shoot it with this unit, but I think they will be too slow. The Prussian guy is using his Kai Fistler to give along this unit, and then he will charge to this British lines which try to get up the hill. I am forcing him into squares by simply running around like here with my cav, so I can get a good position in the forest at first place. And I'm starting to shoot these units down. I think my units have better shooting stats, and this is 4 units against 2 units, so these 2 units will lose if they stay in this battle. I'm trying to use my cap to kill off his militia so that he can't use them as he told them. Also I managed to get a charge off into these units without them forming a square, and they are forced to leave the hill. So the French guy is now alone on the hill and will get shot down by Prussia.
Sir, unser General wird angegriffen.
I don't fucking know by the 2 of us. Also the Prussian uses his lines to force this line. He's forcing the lines into square with his cap, and so he's winning the hill. You see my cap has already 1 upgrade as it is just annihilating this light infantry and destroying them with support of this Prussian lancer. Now he's charging in, that's a good charge, he will kill off. And I see he's taking 1 light, but he's getting a volley of this unit. Now this Chasseur Cheval will die doing nothing. That's why you not really should charge line infantry, or maybe you should bring first the lines and then only charge light infantry. Also he is missing the square, but it's bad for him. He is trying to prevent my units from firing, but my line can just fire. I should really give an attack order to this line. And now I will take a big sip of my coffee. Nice. Yes, really nice. And now I will say you why I'm sending my swords in at this point. See, his 1 cav is busy fighting my lights here, and my cav is here can just stop it from coming in. So this line is open, it also can't run away because my cav is fighting it currently, and now my swords have the perfect opportunity to just come into these units and destroy them or force them down from the hill. On the other side, France has no real cav support at this flank, and so these Polish legions are open for my swords to attack them. As his cav is here, which could stop these swords from coming in, I bring in my Shipai cav to this position. I won't attack anything, I will just let them around here so they will prevent the French cav from coming in and stopping the swords from killing off his units. You see, his cav will just get shot down by my shooter cav and my lines before it kills off this unit. And my swords are getting now a good charge. These units, as these swords are. His cav is pretty much, okay, not only pretty much, it's dead now, and his units are getting attacked by my swords and my cav. They are not in square, so this is bad for him. Now this unit is also not in square anymore, and I will push my lines, just simply shoot him down. Now you see he's trying to bring in his cav, which could save these units even if in this point, but I see that he is trying to go around here, so I bring up my Shipai cav. I bring my Shipai cav up the hill and we'll make a downhill charge to this Chasseur Cheval.
Unsere Männer fliehen, Sir.
Also I'm attacking now his lines in Old Guard Forest. You see, I think this militia pretty much fought well, as it's only a militia and is wasting my time and my ammunition. But now this Old Guard gets killed by gets attacked by the swords and he is losing ground. You see this Chasseur Cheval, maybe they got an upgrade but they can't attack the hill. Also I'm shooting them down with this line. They will not live for long. The Prussian teammate pretty much is forcing the British opponent to leave the forest by a brute force. He has more units, he is shooting the British player down, he has not much place in the forest left, and he will lose this forest. Also my swords are running around stupidly there, just killing off his units and stopping him from forming a good line, while my units with him, as I told you previous, a good shooting stance, they can shoot down the French player. Now this militia gets simply killed by the Shipai cav, and they can do nothing about it. I'm charging in now with my swords to this 18 regiment, and they have a pretty decent melee defense, I think 10 or something like that. And as you see, my units are Zermide, with in English, which in English means they are tired, very tired, and they are fighting against a French unit, so they will lose, even if they have the same amount of men. This is a mistake from me charging in. I should simply bring them back and stand back at this flank, because if he attacks I will just charge with the swords and kill him off. Shipai cav is forcing his units to square up. Now my line is running up and it will shoot them down.
Unsere Männer fliehen, Sir.
Not doing many damage, it's just getting killed by my lines. On the other flank you see the British guy is getting shot down. He can't win this fight at this point, and the funny thing is he forgot his best unit, the Coldstream Guards. He really could have used them now in the forest to shoot down the Prussian guy, but he is even at this point not realizing that they are just standing around stupidly doing nothing. And that's a big mistake which simply loses him his side. My swords are still running around here, killing off these guys, forcing them to run also around like idiots and do nothing. You see, but I'm losing the right flank. Even if I'm losing the right flank, it doesn't really matter, as you know I will still win the middle, and this line will hold his lines up for long enough. Just didn't manage to kill my lines, and now I'm going with the shooter cav. Always try to have some cav left in the end game, because it will be devastating there. Winning the shootouts, because I have the forest and he doesn't, and I have simply more men. Maybe I could have brought one more sword, as I have too many lines. I don't need the 2 lines there, and 1 sword more could have be very useful by killing off even more of his lines. The line of him still forced to get into squares.
Unsere Männer fliehen,
Now
Sir.
I'm simply shooting it down and pulling out my shooter cap. I bring my gen over here so these units will hold off for a little bit longer and don't die so fast, that I can turn the other units when they are ready with this part. The British guy realizes now that he has a goddamn Coldstream Guard left, but it's too late. You can't change the tide anymore, and yes, he pretty much lost. He will go back now to this forest and try to hold off his position as long as he can, pretty much destroying almost the complete Prussian army, I think, because Coldstream Guards are the second best shooting unit in the game, just after the Old Guard. But you see, even an Old Guard you can just beat by forcing it into square and shooting it down. This forest really favors the Ottomans, as if you use the shooter cap right, it's pretty much OP because of the 60 men. It can't get charged by lancers or anything in the forest, and so the bad melee stats doesn't matter that much. Maybe you could bring cuirassiers to kill them off, but who knows? They are very costly, and if they get a shot to the cuirassiers, they will simply die. Now I'm reforming the line here, so this three units have no way to get back to the game, and they will have no use in this game. So the middle is finally broken of the French player, and you see the English guy goes back to the first, hopes to hold up the Prussian guy, and he hopes for the French player to save the day, but he can't accomplish this as he is already dead. This unit has no more ammunition, so I'm simply charging them. Not afraid of any losses, just wanting to grind out some kills.
Unsere Männer fliehen, Sir.
Yes, I think we can stop the whole replay soon, because the game is over. They will have nothing particularly interesting, as the French player is now down. Only this Coldstream Guards will hold the ground for a little while more, but they can't win against all of these Prussian units, especially because of the good gen support. Well, this was a good game. You see that Ottomans can be good on Syrian. You just have to use them right, bring in the swords at the right point, try to kill off the opponent's cav, maybe try to save some own cav for the late game. Use your cav to prevent his cav from just charging into the swords, and so simply killing them off in seconds. And you will have a good game if you manage to bring your swords in at the right point and use the destruction in his line with and shoot down his lines with your lines. And yes, now the game is over, as I don't want to show the players who play this game, so they will have now crying around from any side.
General getötet, Sir. Jetzt werden Sie aufgeben.
I will stop this game at this point. I hope you enjoyed this goddamn beautiful English of me, and bye. See you later, alligator.